Hello everyone. Today's topic is based on portrayal of women's empowerment in selected Indian movies. Definition of feminism I've taken from Marine Weber Dictionary. Feminism is belief in advocacy of political, economic, and social equality of sexes expressed through, especially through organized activity on behalf of women's right. And second one I have taken from Britannica. Feminism is a belief in social, economic, and political equality of sexes. Although largely originating in West, feminism is manifested worldwide and is represented by various institutions committed actively on behalf of women's right and interest. This two definition talks about the female equality around society, economic, and political equalities of female. Simandi Bua in his book The Second Sex, he argued the work that uh, male is at the subject and female is always the object. So he's shown the relation between male and woman and therefore constantly arrange in his subject about relations between man is a subject and woman is the other. So by this perspective, I will further. Introduction of feminism. Feminism is an empowerment of women, gender equality, and frequently discussed concept in contemporary India. Today's topic, I will discuss about few Indian Hindi films which shows the empowerment of women. Recently, the status of women have been evaluated above various conventions embedding women to take part in business, politics, law, science, medicine, and sports. And now women are getting many chances. They can do what they want to do. They have freedom, independence. So by that perspective, I will further deal movie and sociological transformation. Nowadays in Hindi cinema also we can see the portrayal of woman in very positive way, very educated, independent, economically also independent. With an example of some Indian movies that deal with the issue of how women can become and more empowered. So the first movie I've taken is English Swinglish, which is of 2012, directed by Gauri Singh. In this movie, the character is Shashi, who is an housewife and also having a small business. She doesn't know to speak English, so her husband and daughter are torturing her that you are very weak and you don't know, and she's facing the problems. And when she goes to New York for 15 days for the family wedding, there she by her own self get her teaching of English, and she learns English by her own self, her own growth. In this movie, we can see two things, two messages we can get from this movie. First, the freedom of herself and powerful weapon is called the education, and second is there should no use of yardstick to measure the value. Means we should not value the woman by their measurement. This movie contains a two-part guide of how women can attain self-actualization in modern India. That how Shashi herself learned and became a free, independent girl, and she can speak English very fluently. Now, the next movie is Dangal, which is of 2016. In this, we can see the gender discrimination in sports in India. The movie has struggles with two young women, Geeta and Babita. Her father is a whistler, and he trains her two daughters for the training. And when they both are going for and eventually when they both are going for their whistlers tournament or some final, they are very afraid that how can we face this type of environment against the boys. But his father supports, and his father says that there is no difference in sports between the gender. when they learn that we can win matches against boys against self-confidence. Firstly, both the daughters were feeling very stressed that our father is forcing us to do forcing us for this training, but later on they came to self realize that it's not the force but it's truth. This movie raised the awareness in India that boys and girls need equal opportunity to develop their skill in sports, society, and can be transforming processes. People learn that equality, opportunity, and gender equality can release the power of all individuals. Now, next movie is Pink, which is of 2016. In this movie reveals about the woman and how society views them. Uh, there is a character, there is three professional women living in an apartment. Through a male friend, they meet Rajveer Singh at a music concert, and he has organized a party in the resort. And there, at the party, they are having a drink. And Rajveer believes that the woman who have drank have primed for have sex. So and the other acts on that. He has the belief of that time. So, in the defense, this Minal hit the bottle to Rajveer for defending herself from being raped. Rajveer wants the revenge on this. So Rajveer goes for the legal complaint before the Minal goes for it. Only through this skillful work of attorney does the full truth come to light. In the effect of lawyer puts society on trial for tolerating men's violence toward women, choose only crime is agreeing to spend time with a single man. Now, at last, in the law, lawyer comes and he asks different types of questions. So the fundamental question raised by movie involves attitude towards proper female behavior and why women are considered wrong morally by meeting with men. These are the questions. Why do so many consider that women sluts if they wear short skirts? Should drinking alcohol make women targeted of male aggression? Why are women always receiving and end considered guilty before a trial begins? Why do people resist respecting the choices made by women? And why should men assume women are offering sex merely because the woman agreed to meet them? These were the questions raised by the lawyer. The ultimate problem lies between the uh, women who exercise autonomy but with the men who are not able to handle autonomous and opinioned women. We see the narrow-minded men always try to limit the freedom of women by asking the questions of morality. Uh, for their safety and well-being, women should have the right to fight against their disadvantages taken by the men, and women are not puppet or object to be used. The movie raises the importance of the issue among the problems, and it is like taking a drop of water from an ocean. These are my sources, and thank you.
How do you look at feminism in contemporary time?
In contemporary time, we can see equality among in many field. We can see the women are given chance, but in as we talk about the orthodox also, there is in the village area we can see the women are not given that much chance to come forward in some cases, but in today's world they are also given chance.
What is your point of view in present time, the feminist perspective through movie in female character?
In these three movies, I have tried to look at the female empowerment. Nowadays, even the Hindi cinema is also showing the empowerment of women, that how after the struggling and fighting for equality, women are coming and being independent.
You have taken the reference of film that is Pink. So, what you think about that? It is going with the morality or the term that is consent
In
under the feminism discourse.
the movie Pink, we can see that there is a type of patriarchal issue, that the male character is this lady character Minna. She hit the glass bottle to the Rajveer, but the society is not ready to accept. But she herself knows that I have done this for my protection. So but when at the last in the movie we can see the lawyer is asking the questions against the society, the questions I have shown in my PPT. So this type of question overrise in the movie, so that we can see this movie see it in the wide range, that how women are coming front, and society should see the woman, not their even see their background, that what is reality, not just the outer part.